So Ursula, our reporter Matt Markovich has been reporting on this consumer bill that might get introduced in the Washington legislature next year that would make it easier for consumers to use gift cards that they forgot about. So it would make it possible, if this is passed, to cash out small amounts on gift cards, to load them on a mobile app that you actually want to use it, make it possible to combine payments like gift cards and cash. I just start with, are you a gift card person? Do you give them? Do you get them?
I both give them and I get them. And I actually just looked at my wallet and I have 4 unused gift cards right now.
I have some too.
Yes. I actually love this idea. The part that I'm skeptical about is that money that is unspent would go to the state. So instead of, for example, just in the last year alone, Starbucks had over $200 million of revenue in unspent gift cards just this year alone.
What are those people not ordering their lattes for?
So this is a big money maker. Companies like Starbucks and others assume that there are going to be a lot of people like myself and whoever else has gift cards that you just like, I'll use it at some point. But you keep them sitting there, and then it goes years, and then a lot of people just assume, well, it's old, so I can't use it anymore.
That's not true, though.
It's exactly in the state of Washington. There's no expiration date for the gift cards. So I like this idea in that it favors the consumer versus the corporation. So a couple of things that they're looking at is, for example, this would not affect companies that make less than $25 million in revenue a year. So we're talking, it really targets
big companies.
The big companies.
Who can afford it.
Exactly. 70% of states in the United States are already doing what the state of Washington is proposing to do. And again, who would you rather have that unclaimed money? The corporation?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, what's the lesser of two evils, maybe?
I guess, but it is their money. I mean, you went there, you specifically spent your money there to buy a gift card because you like the product and you want to give it to a friend.
Right.
That money belongs to the company.
It belongs to the person who is the recipient.
Only because a product wasn't exchanged?
Exactly.
Because to me, a gift card is as good as money. You've given the money to the company.
Yes.
You get the card in return.
Yes.
That money belongs to the company.
I think that could be also an argument that is said, but I would, again, look to favor the consumer in this case because that is money that is actually belonging to someone else, in my opinion, other than the company. And who would you rather have the money? So the state's idea is we take that money and we use it for programs to help the poor or help, just different programs that if I, though, 3 years from now say, oh, wait a minute, I still want to use I realize I have a gift card that I haven't used, I could still do it. And then the state would reimburse. So it would, again, not hurt the consumer.
That's nice.
The ones that are going to be upset about it are going to be the big corporations.
Yeah, because they still have to provide the product that they kind of wrote off years ago.
Exactly. But I love the other parts of the bill that Matt's been reporting about, or the proposed changes where, like if you have a little bit of amount left over on your gift card, that you can still use it, or you can combine it with some other form of payment. I think that is a big deal. Because
sometimes you do have like a $1 left, and you're like, well, I can get a $5 latte and then lay out the $4 myself.
Exactly. So I think to make that easier for us as consumers to use, I'm all in favor of that.